food. They make an entire line of lawn and garden products. You and I were on the air a while back. Virtually our entire inventory disappeared. We've got pink, we've got green, and we've got blue. These are 50-foot garden hoses that weigh a fraction.
That is 5.5 pounds that you're bouncing around in your hand.
5.5 pounds. But a 50-foot rubber garden hose would be 3 times as heavy.
A rubber hose, yes. Even a PVC garden hose would be almost twice that weight.
This is a new technology that allows you to have a hose that you pay less money for, lasts longer, it is virtually indestructible, and why don't you want a garden hose that has some color to it instead of the ugly ones? And it coils up much easier.
Sure.
And the big words in hoses today are kink-free.
Right.
Everybody throws that term out there, and they all kink.
The number one
complaint
of garden hoses, and the one that makes the reason that this is different, is there is an ultra-high molecular weight resin in this hose, which is a lot of big words that mean the same compound that goes into blood bags and IV tubing.
Okay.
So when you put a kink in this hose, it wants to come right back out.
Yep.
And when you put water in this hose, all you have to do is
do that again. Watch, you literally cannot. A kink like this would have completely shut off. Now watch.
All you have to do is pull the hose and it pops right back out.
It pops back out.
When it's full of water, it's even harder to kink, and all you need to do is pull the hose slightly and that kink will pop right back out.
It's a garden hose with a limited lifetime warranty. And that also includes the end.
This beautiful coupling.
You could kill a man with what's on the end of this hose.
Well, if we could run over the hose right here, and you would see that it's aircraft grade crush-proof aluminum.
If you've ever had a hose, and by the way, hoses are expensive. You'll buy a 50-foot hose and you're going to be spending $39, $40. And then the end of it is a pot metal, and if you accidentally step on it, it flattens it out, and then it's worthless. This is heavy, heavy duty. This is where you get to work your anger aggression issues out.
Right. Since we can't drive over the hose today, what I would like to do is the hammer doesn't come with the hose.
Doesn't come with the hose.
But if you take this and bang on this hose, it still will easily attach to the spigot.
I thought you were going to tap on it. I frighten easily, Susan. You know that. And it's still, the threads are still perfect.
Because as soon as that goes out of round, this is going to leak.
Yep.
Number one place it's going to leak.
If you're digging on the pink, if you love the pink, don't wait on that. That's by far the most limited. Mom's Day was just around the corner, but Dad's Day is coming up. And by the way, no one likes lugging a hose together. And if you do buy multiples, they go together perfectly. That coupler is the best I've seen. And by the way, this little piece of black that you see here, and this is a 1/2 inch diameter hose. That allows more flow. This prevents that cutoff when you're right up against the spigot.
So when you're trying to bend this, if it's on the spigot, for example, the place you're going to get the most tension is right here. When you are 50 feet away pulling this hose, if I can get this on, it's going to pull right here.
But it does, again,
this will not allow this to kink here.
Yeah. It's a better hose. It really is. I mean, if you look at it from the inside out, they've just done a tremendous amount of research to bring you something that you buy once and you've got it for years. I'm tired of buying expensive hoses that I have to lug around. My garage is 100 yards away from the house.
Right.
It's an old farm, and it was an old carriage house.
And your kink is going to be 100 feet away.
Exactly right. Absolutely. I've been impressed with this. I also like the idea of a garden hose that's a different color than the grass.
Sure, it might match your gloves, it might match your apron.
For me, I just don't want to run over it with a lawnmower.
True.
So with a green hose, I can't spot the difference. With something like this, that's beautiful. And they are ultra light. How much does this 50-foot hose weigh?
5.5 pounds.
A rubber hose, and by the way, rubber is the worst material for a hose. Sunlight and UV radiation breaks down the molecules of rubber. It's called plasticizer migration. It's the biggest words I know.
I remember that.
Yeah. This weighs 1/3 of the weight of a rubber hose, and they coil up much, much easier.
So if you just have some flowers on the front patio or your container gardening in the back, why drag out the big heavy hose when you can pull out this that might just fit in a container pot?
Yep.
And it's 5.5 pounds to pull around rather than dragging out the big hose reel and pulling the whole thing out.
I don't like using hose reels anyway because they're big and they're bulky. You know, if this is manageable, it's just much easier to just have the hose. We've had over 500 that have been ordered. Last call on that pink, by the way. The blue is becoming very, very popular and now limited as well. But don't forget the traditional green. And our price on this at $28.92 is extremely reasonable.
For a lifetime warranty hose, crush-proof aluminum, you'll have this forever.
Yeah, if you check this out at your local garden centers, you're going to find that our price on it is a better price. Better price. And everything we do in the world of gardening starts with a garden hose.
Sure. You need plants to water. We just talked about the flight.
Do the demo again with the hammer.
So this, the demo, this one.
Because the end of it, wait till my fingers are out of the way. This is the end that if you accidentally step on it or you crush it, your garden hose is worthless and you just threw money away. We can't do the demonstration of dragging a vehicle in here, but you could run over this thing with a car and you're not going to hurt it.
If you happen to leave it in your driveway, I'm not saying
no,
I
have
not done that.
I've done it before.
But I don't want to destroy the table, but if you bang on this hose, on the coupling, it will still easily attach. And this nice large coupling is easy to work with even if you have gloves on and you're digging in the garden.
Susan, tell the truth, that's fun to do, isn't it?
It is absolutely fun to do. It's my favorite part.
There's a gleeful little look in your eye as you're just banging on that thing with a hammer.
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to take these away. The pink have sold out. They are completely gone at this particular point. Half of our quantity for the blue are already spoken for. You wouldn't normally think of a garden hose as being a Dad's Day gift, but I can tell you two things. Dad does not want another tie.
Right.
And if Dad's the one who is lugging around that garden hose, he's going to appreciate the fact that he's lugging around about a third of the weight. And I respect great quality manufacturing. Lifetime warranty on this. You made a better garden hose. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're smiling more now that you got to play with a hammer.
It is fun.
You're so funny.
Dan liked it too.
I did too. By the way, we have what we call lunchtime specials here, and right at 10 a.m. or as close to it as we can do, we're going to be able to put up new specials for you. And here's the way it works. You can get a special early access from your QVC app for your lunchtime specials. You'll find a limited selection of top quality items at low lunchtime prices. Now, those are available an hour earlier than before. Just use your QVC app for your iPhone, your Android, or use it on your tablets like what I've done here, and check out our lunchtime specials. Sunjoe coming your way. We're going to be talking about a 4-in-1 piece of equipment, and that's going to save you money. Clearance sale price, best we've ever had, $99.98. Shipping and handling is $7.50. We've got easy pay. It's 5 payments of $20. This is